So there we go.
All right, there we go.
All right. Absolutely. I missed y'all. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good evening on tonight.
What's going on,
Great,
Doug?
wonderful.
Hey, Doug.
Welcome.
Absolutely, guys. Well, first of all, I want to welcome everyone to tonight's Monday Night Overview. My name is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹, coming out of my humble home in Houston, Texas, and glad to see so many friendly faces. This is our Monday Night Overview that we have on every Monday night right here at this time at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Before we get things kicked off, rocking and rolling, why don't we go ahead and just let some of you guys chime in. Let's get some energy in the place.
Beverly, Arizona.
Hey, Miss Beverly from Arizona, welcome. All right, who else we got out there on the line?
Selena, Southern California.
Selena, welcome. Who else we got out there?
David Blue, Southern California.
David, California.
Steve
Absolutely.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, welcome. I see my man
Janelle
Ali,
from New York.
New York in the house.
From South Carolina.
Absolutely. My man Frank Morris, welcome.
Shahid Ali, Milwaukee.
Elaine, welcome. Gary from Jersey, welcome.
Denver, California.
Oh man, I love it. Keep coming in. Go ahead and get out any last minute text messages and notifications to your guests. Let them know we're getting started, getting ready to rock and roll. Just chime on in. They don't want to miss what they're going to hear on tonight. But we're going to take another 10 to 15 seconds. Who else we got out there on the line joining us on this evening?
Arizona.
Arizona, welcome. Who else out there?
Savannah, Georgia.
Virginia, welcome. I see you, Cherry Joy. Welcome.
Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia. Mr. Eric Muhammad out there in the ATL. Welcome.
Hi, Doug.
Hey, what's going on? Good to see you and hear you.
Good to see you too, Doug.
Nicole Williams, Georgia.
Nicole Williams, welcome. I see you, Miss Janelle. Welcome.
Derwin Penn,
Start there.
Texas.
Houston, Texas in the house. Derwin Penn, welcome.
Delicia, Michigan.
Absolutely. Well, guys, listen,
Ohio.
Absolutely, Ohio. Guys, we'll go ahead and mute out the lines
Augusta,
so we can
Georgia.
get things rocking and rolling. Terry, you can go ahead and do the ones and twos for me.
All right, D4, it's all yours, buddy.
Absolutely, guys. Well, guys, listen, just glad to be serving on the platform again. I don't take this opportunity lightly to be able to bring this information that's just blessing so many people all across the border. Guys, it's been, just some turbulence that we had to go through here in Houston, Texas. But I'm back, baby. I'm back full-fledged. I'm glad to have all my signals in order. I was trying my best to do meetings even when we were out of power, out of lights, just chaos everywhere, but it's okay. It didn't stop what we had going on. But just so fired up always. Sharing this information really literally never gets old. I've been a part of this operation for going on 20 months now, okay? And so, for somebody to put their energy in 20 months, it has to be something that has to be at least credible enough, guess, to where a friend just at least had you take a look at this. Regardless if this is going to be for you or not, what I like to always say, if what you hear and see about this information literally makes 0 sense to you whatsoever, please, pretty please, even with sugar on top, don't allow myself or even the person that invited you to twist your arm or wring your neck or even pull on your heartstrings to get involved. But there again, on the flip side of that, I like to say, if what you hear and see tonight makes 1,000% sense to you, come lock arms with us. We're taking this thing to the moon and we're not looking back. And I can just tell you, it literally performs as advertised. Even while I was down and dealing with inclement weather, I still was having ongoing deposits coming to my bank, independent of my involvement, not just myself, but just many others. So we're super fired up and just over the top, over the moon with this project. So let's get on with the get on. As I like to share a little joke every time I come, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing that Elizabeth Taylor told each and every one of her 8 ex-husbands. Elizabeth told them, I will not be before you long, okay? So don't worry, we're gonna get right through this information. I'm gonna open up for some Q&A. Some of y'all will get that along the way. I'm gonna open up for Q&A at the end. We'll open up for any questions that you guys may have, and then we'll close this thing out, okay? So let me go ahead and share my screen here. All right. All right here. Where's my presentation? There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and stop my video here. And folks, we are off. So ladies and gentlemen, we are building a global cooperative bank that escalates residual cash flow. And we're doing so by leveraging artificial intelligence and the financial technology space. And our solution literally is very clear and very straightforward. We're looking to provide a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow. Please don't lose sight of this, with 100% mutual benefit, folks. But understand something, we're not talking about an operation that we're only just a few or just those at the top that got this thing started are going to be receiving. When we say 100% mutual benefit, folks, we literally have an operation that as this bank, as we're scaling and opening up these digital wallets all over the world, it is scaling us because we have a straight success line to where every time an account opens, okay, and gets activated, it's gonna have everyone that was in line previously scale and residual cash flow. But understand, guest, the only person that invited you was your inviter, okay? But not only is your inviter gonna receive and scale, where that money is just not gonna be coming one time that comes to us, it's engineered to come residually. More on that here in a second, okay? But I wanna make something clear that there's gonna be no gambling of your money whatsoever, okay? So take a deep breath. We're not one of those operations that's gonna be suspending money from you, trying to promise you 2%, 3%, or 4% daily, okay? There's no selling involved, so you're not gonna have to feel like you and the person that invited you are walking down the neighborhood offering people coupon books, vacuum cleaners, and cleaning and also cleaning products. No, we're not one of those operations. There's gonna be no delayed gratification. See, money here is instant and always instant. There's gonna be no cycling or no rotation or waiting on a certain number of accounts to open up before money comes to us, okay? So we're not one of those things. And then last but not least, my favorite, because I come from the industry of network marketing. Some people call it direct sales, some people call it MLM. I spent 19 years in that industry, cut my teeth in that industry, met some incredible people, did some incredible things. But the thing about it is it didn't really cater to the masses of people being able to succeed. Reason being, it was always going to be incumbent upon one to always have to continue to do something to qualify for ranks month after month, qualify for different sales promotions, have to do different tasks and quotas all the time, sell, or just constantly keep recruiting, and referring others. Ladies and gentlemen, when we say everyone's only having to do a one-time execution that no one's going to be required to do again, this is the reason why we're looking for strategic partners. So guests understand, okay? We're not looking for everybody, okay? We're looking for the right people because, see, success here is by choice. So we're just looking for those who see the vision as we see it and want to lock arms with us. Success here is not by chance. So we're not having you to come on and feel like you got to have so many levels of skill set in order to do what we're going to be sharing with you on tonight, okay? But again, I want to make something else perfectly clear. We are not an investment platform, okay? So there is no rug pulls here, okay? There is no gambling of your money. Our cooperative wallet employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. This is literally going to serve as a bank in your pocket. And ladies and gentlemen, members can withdraw their deposits on a daily basis if they so choose. Because our bank is on the Ethereum blockchain, you're able to withdraw your money anytime your money is $50 or more, and it will be $50 or more quite often, okay? But please understand, No restrictions or holds on you accessing your money. Your money is on a bank. It's a decentralized environment. It is your bank. It is your money. Okay. And anytime your money is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. Got to make a quick disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice, nor to entice anyone of any guarantees of results. It's for educational and demonstration purposes only. And as members, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Folks, right here, what I'm about to share with you is all of the work that is required here, okay? You can earn escalating residual cash flow deposits into your Co-op wallet daily. How it works is simply we're doing 2 smart steps there again that everybody's only required to do one time. Step 1 is you're going to create 3 free Co-op wallets simply by entering a person's first name, email address, phone number of 3 strategic partners, okay? And then you're going to assign one $28 activation token to those 3 Co-op wallets in 7 days, one time. Those partners will just each do the same that they're only doing it one time, folks. That's it. No more work is required for anyone to do, okay? Nothing for you to do again in a week, nothing for you to do again in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. Folks, everyone, strategic partner getting involved is just doing what I shared with you. And as that's happening, folks, you're going to see what unfolds for all of us with us cooperatively coming together. Your Co-op wallet, artificial intelligence, will automatically assign a $28 token to your 3 strategic partners' Co-op wallet independent of your involvement, okay? That's it. That's all it takes, folks. This literally works for 100% of the people, 100% of the time. Now listen, we're not big on selling and convincing here. We're big on sharing and demonstrating. I want to go to the back office here real quick, but I also want us to hear some testimonies from a couple of people that have been involved, one for a little over 6 weeks now, but another young lady that's had a longer tenure with what we got going on. But let me go to the back office here, because I opened up a demonstration account, okay? And I'm gonna log into it here, because I want you to see how this thing behaves. Now we have this welcome page that comes up. So all guests, you are guest account in this example, okay? You're a guest account. I'm gonna come down here and go to the dashboard. So you see up here at the top, it says, welcome to guest account. So all guests, you are guest account. Now you notice it says July 16th, okay? And all your monies are at zeros across the board. Now watch this. I'm gonna go here and create a free account. I saw a couple of people out there in the audience. I'm gonna use a Lynette. Okay, I saw Lynette Tanner. Okay, so let's say this is Lynette Tanner, and you are gonna be assigning her a $28 activation token, okay? So Tanner, you're gonna do July 15th at coopcf.com. All right, let's click in there. Okay, I'm just gonna put in a phone number here. Okay. So guys, this is just as, okay, Lynette Tanner is just saying, you know, I'm looking for means to create and scale and residual cash flow. You invite her. She says, I'll be doing a one-time execution too, okay? And when she activates her account, I want you guys to see how this thing performs. 56630. And when I come down here, folks, and hit this invite, that's just as is. Lynette just activated her account. And folks, look what happened to your account, you being guest account. How long did it take that money to get into your account? Folks, it's instant. But this is where this thing gets me fired up. Because from Lynette activating her account, the person that invited her was you in this example. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 9 other people that were in line previous to you also received money from Lynette's account. But understand, you were the only one that invited Lynette in this example. So your inviter who invited you would also receive deposits. But it was independent of their involvement. See, they didn't invite Lynette. Not only that, their inviter received from Lynette's account activating. They didn't invite Lynette either. Their inviter also received from Lynette's account. They didn't invite Lynette neither. Their inviter received, their inviter, and their inviter, and their inviter. Folks, every time accounts open, 10 people that were in line previously are going to scale. And if you think about that, you see why, with everyone just doing a one-time execution, strategic partners, okay, that are going to be inviting 3 to do the same, you see why no one's having to do this more than one time, okay? So I'm going to add 2 more accounts here because everyone's going to be doing 3. So I'm going to do, I saw a Jose out there, Jose Roberto, okay, July 15th at Co-op CF. Okay, we got people just coming on in, guys. This thing here is humming, okay? I love it. And we're going to do one more, okay? I saw a Janice out there, a Janice Goodman. Usually when I use people inside of the demonstration, they end up becoming millionaires in the company. So shout out to Jose and Janice and Lynette, okay? All right. But guys, I want you to see this. Now understand, this is you inviting your 3 partners. Remember we said you're going to set up 3 accounts, right? And you're going to assign each of them a $28 activation token that activates their account. And literally when that's done, 25877. Okay, watch this, folks. Now again, because this says non-redeemable, this is not real money, but this is showing you when it's a live account, literally the monies that you receive as this thing is taking place. But I need you guys to remember that 3525. That 3525 is the magic number. Now understand, that is real money, guest. That is not points, that's not volume, that is not credits. That's real money, just like in your wallet, in your purse. How long did it take that money to get into your account from the 3 that you are going to be sending a $28 activation token to, okay? When they activate their account, that's how fast the money. But again, money just didn't come to your account. Money went to your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter instantly. But you were the only one that invited Jose. You were the only one that invited Janice. And you were the only one that invited Lynette, folks. Guys, that is so powerful. Because when I go to the global team here, you see it has those accounts that it create. Each of them get assigned and populated their own global registration key there. It's like a routing number to their global bank. But check this out. When Janice, Jose, and Lynette, they're going to do the same exact thing because they said they're going to be strategic partners. They only have to do this one time, and those that they get in line after them, they're only doing this one time. But when Janice and Jose and Lynette do the exact same thing, they're going to receive in the exact same way. But not only did money come to them, money will come to you. But you didn't invite the partners that they invited. More money will scale to your inviter and their inviter and their inviter, and none of them invited Janice or Jose or Lynette or invited those that they're going to invite. But folks, as this is, again, replicating forward on demand, it's scaling everybody's residual cash flow, okay? So this is a cooperative income, folks, where we are diversifying our effort, everybody doing a one-time execution, but at the same time, it is collectively increasing everyone's ongoing residual cash flow. Now, how is it residual, you may ask? Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's doing a $28 subscription, okay? So when Janice and Lynette and Jose's subscription runs, this same money is coming to you 13 times a year. See, it's not just coming one time. And the money that went to everybody else in line prior, from Janice, Jose, and Lynette's account. When their subscription runs, it's contributing that same money that they received when their accounts initially open. So ladies and gentlemen, all the money that you see, that everybody receives, it is residual, folks. Please write that word down. That means that money is coming to you independent of you exchanging your time for the money. So every dollar that you see, folks, please understand it's coming more than one time. Now understand, you're not having to cover out of your pocket the $28 subscription. Why? Because your first 3 brings you to 35. Is 35 higher than 28? Yes, it is, okay? But understand, as these other folks do the exact same thing, you cannot avoid the money coming to you scaling your account. So from this day forward, all the money that you receive is unavoidable. You can't move out of the way of the money coming to you, folks. I want to play a couple of testimonies here. Then I want to share with you how all the money unfolds, okay? As we're growing this global bank all over the universe. I want to hear a couple of testimonies, and then we'll move forward here in 1 second.
After week about this 𝗗𝗀𝗀𝗶 bank thing, but you know what? Documentation beats conversation, so I'm going to show you something. But I want you to keep in mind that if you are in a business opportunity right now and you've been in it for a minute and it's been 6 months, 8 months, a year, and you're not receiving daily deposits into your bank account, or your residual isn't at least $500 a month to $1,000, what are you doing? I've been in this for 6 weeks, you guys, and wow, let me just show you. Do you see these? Last night I got a drop. I call it a drip. A deposit drip of $49. The day before 37. Day before that 21. Day before that 10, 17. That's a debit right there. That's my monthly fee, or I should say my deposit, that keeps me in business. But before that, $19, $11, $18, $6. I mean, you guys, look at these deposits. They come in every day. And what I want you to know about these deposits is every time I get a deposit into my account, 10 people above me get deposits into their account as well. This thing right here is unbelievable, and what I've been looking for years and years. So you guys, put your pride aside, okay? I don't care what you're building. If you're not receiving daily deposits into your bank account, again, what are you doing? Because we do 2 things one time, and that's all we have to ever do. And this money is going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming.
I just wanted to confirm the young woman's testimony that you played, where she talks about, getting a drip every day. And I just want to confirm that to say that I joined the co-op umbrella in January of 2021, you guys. And I have received a deposit in my co-op wallet every day since January of 2021. Save maybe 3 or 4 days at most. And the thing about it is, what's so amazing about this, I'm amazed by that, first of all. And what's so amazing about this is that you really do not know where the money is coming from. I mean, I can't track that money at all. All I know is that I've received these deposits every day. And I think that what was so powerful also about our cooperative is the education that we get. You guys just don't know. If you're new to this, the education we get is second to none. Tony Robbins have nothing on what we get, truly, every day about everything. So I just want to encourage people to just go for it. The money is there. You can get whatever money you want. It's there. And definitely going to see everybody over the top.
I love it, guys. I love it.
After week about this 𝗗𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗀𝗀 thing, but you know what? Documentation beats conversation.
All right, there we go. Let's get back to the presentation here. So guys, what really gets at me about that information is the fact that here it is, that $35 that you saw, okay? To me, That's why I say that's the magic number, folks, because you can forget about any of the other monies that come after that. If that $35 didn't show up, okay, then this whole operation would just be a hoax. Because there again, there's no gambling. See, this thing has been scienced out with exact science to where it's mathematical certainty that's involved. Just ask anyone. When they got their first three, what was the first number they received? It was 3525. Now, when I share with you the money unfolding guest, we just rounded it off for simplicity's sake. But folks, this is tangible, exact science, mathematical certainty at work. And so if the $35 doesn't come, then none of the other monies will ever even exist without the $35. Actually, $11.75. Because you saw when I put in Lynette's account, it was exactly $11.75 that you received as a guest from your first account. But then with mathematical certainty involved, your inviter received money. Now they received a different amount than you because they didn't invite Lynette or Jose or Janice in that example, okay? But understand, if you had a Chase account and it was $1 that went into your account every day and you didn't have to work for it, would you give it back to Chase? No, no, right? I would get excited just for seeing $1 every day going into my account. Well, folks, with this bank, you're going to receive more than $1, okay? Okay, but folks, this is how we break this down. So please pay close attention, because now I'm going to share with you how we all do something one time, diversify our effort. So when I say diversify our effort, everybody's doing a one-time execution. That involves 3 friends or 3 partners, because we can involve churches, different businesses, organizations, communities, nonprofits, fundraisers, crowd funds, doesn't matter, folks, okay? Recently just had a church come on board, okay, out here in New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, they're on fire. If you ask me, Douglas, how many people do you know in New Zealand? 0. 0, okay? But understand, they contribute to my bank, okay? It's been every day because they've been living and growing every day. Now, folks, I'm going to share with you with everybody taking a week, ladies and gentlemen, to do what you just saw me do within 3 minutes. I'm going to lay this out with everybody taking a week. Because again, we're diversifying our effort. Everybody's doing a one-time execution. But watch how it collectively scales us all, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So, first week, you simply accept the $28 activation token from your inviter, and then you're gonna buy 3 $28 activation tokens for a one-time out-of-pocket of just $125, folks. You're going to then simply assign 1 token each to 3 strategic partners, just like I shared with you in the back office, okay? I have my step-grandmother that's been involved with this. Folks, she knows nothing about blockchain. Do you have to know anything about blockchain here, Douglas? No. Folks, she knows nothing about cryptocurrency. Do you have to know anything about cryptocurrency to participate here, folks? No. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can just remember how to spell your name, put in your email address and phone number, everybody do a one-time out-of-pocket, you invite 3 partners that also remember how to spell their name, folks, we're going to do very, very well here. My step-grandmother, she plays bingo. She couldn't play bingo this Sunday because the bingo place was closed down. Trust me, she was a little, perturbed about that because she loves her bingo. But folks, she's been involved with this operation now. I think she's going around about 8 or 9 months, 10 months, maybe something like that. Folks, she will never have to worry about money another day in her life because of this project, okay? And again, she doesn't know anything about blockchain. She doesn't know how to turn on a computer, but based up, for the most part. Okay, she's learning a little bit about that now. But see, she's got her and her bingo buddies involved with this thing. And folks, they're like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? So anyway, so in 7 days, one time, you're gonna assign 3 activation tokens to 3 friends who also do the same thing one time ever, folks. As you saw, you're going to receive $35 deposited instantly into your Co-op wallet, okay? As demonstrated, that covers your $28 subscription, okay? And so everybody doing their one-time execution means that they're never going to have to come out of their pocket for the subscription. It's going to come out of their earnings when the subscription runs, okay? But remember, everybody's subscription is not only just contributing to their inviters' residual cash flow, it's also contributing to everybody else that was in line previously as well. The same way that's happening for them, folks, it's the same way it's going to happen for you, the same way it's going to happen for your friends, the same way it's going to happen for their partners, the same way it's going to happen for their partners, the same way it's going to happen for their partners, the same way it's going to happen for their partners, folks. 100% mutual benefit. No, we're not the pyramid. Because, folks, in the pyramid, it's only designed for those at the top to make the money only, while everybody else is doing all the work. Make sense? So let's go through this, okay? Now, you guys saw with your guest account, you were guest account in that example. When I had Jose, I had Lynette, and I had Janice, as if you invited them, they opened up an account. What was that amount of money that came to you? $35, okay? See, folks, what I like about this, you ain't got to even, worry about how great articulating I am with this. The system works as advertised. See, that's all I cared about. See, if this is going to be personality driven, see, that's MLM, that's network marketing. Here, this is put in your first name, last name, email address, and have 3 friends do the same. Everybody do it one time out of pocket, okay, driven. So if you can do that, folks, okay, now watch this. Not only did you receive from your 3 partners, but everybody else that was in line previously just scaled. Unavoidably, they received money that they could not move out of the way of it. Now watch this. Your partners in their first week have been 2 weeks in total for you. Remember, we're saying everybody's taking a week. So this is 3 partners here. Each of them are coming to $35, doing the same one-time execution. As they come to 35, look what happens independent of you being able to move out of the way of money. It literally happened simultaneously as money was coming to them. More money came to you in the amount of scaling you from 35 to 47. But not only did you scale, your inviters scaled and their residual cash flow. Their inviters scaled and their residual cash flow. Their inviter. Now, watch how many times I come back to your guest to do any more work. Listen to how many times I come back to your partners to invite any more people. Listen to how many times I come back to your partners to come out of any more money out of pocket. Please listen for that, okay? So now their partners are doing the same. How many times are they doing the one-time execution? One time. Everybody's doing an out-of-pocket of $125, having 3 friends do the same. $35 comes to each of them. Instantly, simultaneously, your partners and you and everybody else that was in line prior could not move out of the way of their bank scaling in real money. Folks, are you guys seeing social proof come to everybody, or is it just you at the top only making money? No, you're seeing everybody scale. So these guys do the same in their first week. It's been 4 weeks in total in this example. So see, now your $28 subscription has just ran for the first time. But look, it didn't come out of your pocket, okay? As everybody money scale, it's gonna come out of your earnings, okay? Now, your partner's subscription hasn't run yet. These guys' subscription hasn't run yet. They just got started, okay? Now their partner's doing the same in their first week. Remember, everybody's taking a week. Now, folks, again, the artificial intelligence doesn't care when this is done. We dictate, we determine however fast or whatever velocity that we want to move. But are you guys seeing the same predictable outcome with everybody just doing a one-time execution? I haven't come back to you to do anything else. I haven't come back to your partners. I haven't come back to their partners. I haven't come back to their partners. Notice everyone's subscription is covered. These guys do the same thing. Their first week, it's been 5 weeks total since you've been involved. Again, with everybody taking a week. I'm going handicap, one-legged turtle speed because some people are not moving, taking 7 days, okay? They do the same, folks. Watch what happens. Scales their money, scales your partner's money, scales your partner's, scales your money. You're now at $987, folks, an unavoidable residual cash flow because this money is coming 13 times a year. Your partners, they haven't done anything since they're $35. This money at this point is coming 13 times a year. This money is coming 13 times a year for these people at this point. 13 times a year, 13 times a year, folks. These guys do the same, that they're only doing one time. Their subscription gets covered, 35, instantly, simultaneously, as these guys were receiving money, more money was coming to them, to them, to them, to them, to you. Folks, you're now just only 6 weeks in. You only had to pay the subscription once. What was the amount of that? It was $28. But your cash flow, just only 6 weeks in, has scaled to an annual $30,000 residual cash flow. You haven't done any work. Your friends haven't done any more work. Their friends haven't done any more work. And as you are at $30,000 annually, look at where your partners are. They're at $987 in residual cash flow. That money's coming in month after month after month after month. So when you heard the young lady, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗋𝗄𝗃 out of sunny California, folks, she's been receiving deposits on a daily basis, okay, for over 1,100 days since January of 2023. Are you kidding me? Guys, now you see why I said I was all in. I've been involved, as I said, 20 months, folks. It's literally been a little over 600 days straight that I've received daily deposits coming to my bank. I can't move out of the way of the money. I can't track it. I can't stop it. That's a pretty cool dilemma to have. I cannot stop money coming to me. Guys, I wasn't really working during the hurricane. So it has to be unavoidable, right? These guys are the same. Now, what I want you to focus on, is this happening for everyone, or is it just happening for a few people at the top? That's happening for everyone. These guys do the same in their first week, okay? It's been 8 weeks. Lo and behold, you had another subscription that just ran. What was the amount of it, ladies and gentlemen? $28. But as this is unfolded, folks, as they're receiving 35, they have scaled, they have scaled, they have scaled, they have scaled, unavoidably receiving the money. They cannot move out of the way of this. You're now at 13,423 residually, guys. I showed this to one of my neighbors because where I saw the value of this was simply this, because I know they're paying a mortgage payment. They have interest that they're paying on their mortgage plus the principal. And typically people's interest is more than the principal that they're paying on their mortgage note. Folks, their interest payment was going to be $1,300 for the next 20 years. Folks, I showed them within 6 weeks, 6 weeks, how they can be off the hook of that $1,300 interest payment to where they have residual cash flow now that's covering that. And that money they were trading time for money for from their job, they now have allocated that money to a business venture that they've been wanting to do, and also been able to pay off some credit card bills and some student loan debt that they had as well. Folks, think about it. You're able to show somebody how they can recapture the interest. I mean, if you multiply 1,300 times 12 and then times 20 years, folks, that's almost, I don't know, $150,000, $200,000 that they can keep in their pocket. So obviously when I showed them that, they said, can you show that to my son? Could you show that to my sister? Could you show that to my mom? Absolutely. Folks, that was the real value that I saw here, okay? And that's just interest on a mortgage. What about student loans? What about credit cards? Okay? So folks, these guys are the same one time. Okay? 35 to them scales everybody's residual cash flow. You're now up to $48,298 in monthly residual cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. But you are not there without your partners being at 13 residually, without their partners being at 5,242 residually, without their partners being at 2,360 residually. Has any of these people had to do any more work, involve any more people, or to come out of any money out of their pockets? No. These guys do the same one time, folks. 35 to them, simultaneously, money has come to everybody else, scaling on demand, unavoidably receiving, okay? And again, able to withdraw your money anytime it's $50 or more, folks. You're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money, okay, in this project. So, as it sees here, folks, we just have everybody just have laser focus on just doing their part, okay? We're only looking for purpose partners, okay? I like to say that, folks, because there's no guesswork. And on top of that, we're not leaving anybody's success to chance here, okay? Because we have different inner circle communities that where you can actually invite people and come into our community, okay? We keep it as a safe place. We don't allow any other solicitation of any other business or project, folks, in our communities. We keep it all about this bank, and you can leverage social media and the Zooms that we do throughout the week, because some leaders are doing Zooms every single day, okay, growing this thing, okay, all over the world, folks, because you don't just have to involve 3. As you can see, you'll probably be compelled to maybe let more people know about what we have going on here, okay? So awesome. So guys, that's gonna bring us to a close. You can check us out at our resource hub at smarterthanmoney.com. If actually you go to smarterthanmoney.com/FAQ, we address some of our frequently asked questions there. Also, together, we're building a global cooperative bank on the blockchain. We have live Monday night meetings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the meeting you're on right now, guest. Or you can just go to zoom.us 721-477-4065. And as I mentioned, we're also on Facebook. You can check us out. Do search on Facebook, Smarter Than Money. And you come into our global community there on Facebook. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop my screen share. And I will entertain any questions that any of the guests, I really want to speak to guests, I know we have members on here that many times have things. We want to save any technical questions if anybody's been having questions like that for locker room and also new members orientation. But if there's any guests specifically, okay, that you may have a question or two that you wrote down, I'll take any questions from any guests. Absolutely. We have my man Damien. Yes, sir. Unmute yourself, Damien.
How's it going, Douglas?
I'm doing outstanding, my brother. How are you?
That was a great presentation. I've been to like probably a couple of these by now. I really like this community. Very exciting stuff. But I do have to ask, are we avoiding taxes? What's going on with that?
No, not at all. I mean, in essence, we are decentralized, so there is no tax that we have to pay with your money being in our decentralized environment. But yeah, definitely when you are withdrawing money over to the centralized, like Coinbase and all of that, where you're gonna, have access to your money, that's when you have to consult a tax consultant in terms of paying your taxes. But no, you definitely want to avoid paying any taxes.
And we don't have to worry about any kind of like watchdogs or like any kind of like a specific police like going after decentralized.
Yeah, we're not doing any gambling. We're not doing any gambling. There's no risk of any money that we're doing, so we're not doing anything to have anybody to come after us about.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
It looks like I'm on the right team. Yeah, I've always dreamt of this kind of stuff, like flipping off the banks and the government, kind of just doing my own thing. I'm excited.
We're a closed loop ecosystem, so you're good here. Your money is safe, and again, you have access to off-board money daily. So, if you feel a little itchy or sketchy, because I understand a lot of people come from rug pulls and they've been trashed and things have been canned on you. You don't get your money back. That's not here, bro. You can withdraw your money daily basis.
All right. That'll be all. Thank you, Douglas. Appreciate you, brother.
Great question. Savannah.
Hey, Douglas. Hi, Douglas. How you doing?
I'm doing outstanding.
Wonderful. I really enjoyed your presentation. Is there a way we can get a copy of that?
No. I'm just kidding. Absolutely, you can.
I love the way you do that, and I would like to imitate you. So yeah.
No, absolutely. I'll put it on the YouTube, and we'll find a sort of way to get it to you, get it out to the community. Absolutely.
That'll work. Thank you.
Are you inside of the Facebook community on Smarter Than Money?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'll look for you, or just look for me and message me, and when I have my admins put it to YouTube, I have them get it to you.
All right. Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Any guests? Seller.
Hello?
Hey, Seller. Yes.
Hey, Douglas, I have a question for you. Are you going to have this presentation regularly, or is it just one time?
Talking to me? Is this Sellers or somebody?
Yeah. No, this is Sellers talking.
Okay.
From New York. Okay. From Bronx, New York.
Okay.
Are you going to have these presentations?
Start over again. Say that again.
Are you going to have more presentations on a weekly basis, or is this just going to be like once a week?
Yeah, I don't know who you're working with specifically, your enroller or whoever your enroller is connected to, but we have leaders that are having presentations throughout the whole week. So I know, I have presentations throughout the week. I know Bridget Copeland-Harris, many leaders that are here. Elton Potts is having meetings throughout the week. So yeah, there's meetings every week. You just have to plug in and, connect with your enroller. They should be able to plug you in on, a meeting that, their group is having.
Okay, because Frank Morris, that's my boy. Couple of business business opportunities, in the past few years and stuff. So
yes, sir.
Him and another young lady, that we roll together, wherever it is, ways to make money and something that's really good, because we also have been involved in 3 or 4 rug pulls, and it wasn't really good at all, so
absolutely.
My dad always says scared money can't win. So if you're gonna play to win, you
absolutely.
See. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'll talk to Frank Morris some more about this, and Frank know me. If I see something I like, I'm coming in right away. I'm not gonna hesitate or anything like that.
Yes,
and then I'm working on who I'm gonna bring in as well, because
I'm here. I hear you.
Someone today had asked me, a previous venture that we were in, there was a rug pull, and he was asking me, because he lives in California, and he was asking me, is there anything else that I know, that where he could take a look at? And it was funny because I told him, I said, just hold on, I'll get right back to you. So with this being presented to me tonight, I will definitely get in contact with him in the morning and let him know, hey, I got something, and we can start rolling from there. So again, thank you. The presentation was fantastic. The numbers look retarded. I love it, and I know about the decentralized thing that, you guys are doing, which is really good. So I'm looking forward to doing some big things. All right. So thank you again, and I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Sellers, if you allow me to tell this to you, there's no gambling that anybody's doing here. No gambling.
Right.
So there's going to be no risk of anybody's money on rug pulls. Every rug pull,
Right.
you don't have control. See, when somebody else is in control of your money, that's when it's risky. Here,
right.
We have all control, man. We have all green lights at this. So we're just growing a bank, right? So you're owning your own bank. Your partners, they'll be owning their own bank. And as that money's being fed to them, man, they can use that money, withdraw their money whenever they want to, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Trust me, I wouldn't be chapping and chattering about this for 20 months if it wasn't as advertised. And it has been.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the people that I circle myself around, like Frank Morris and
yes,
Miss
sir.
Hamilton, these are people that I've known for years on, and then whatever they pull my coattail to, I'm running with it,
Absolutely.
So
love it, brother.
I will soon be aboard, shortly. Okay, so thanks again.
I look very forward to working with you.
Okay, definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay, have a great night. God bless.
You do the same. Absolutely. Valencia, did you have your hand raised, or I saw your hand raised, but I don't see it raised anymore. Maybe it was an accident. I don't know. Valencia, do you have a question? No? Okay. Cool beans. All right. Well, guys, listen. Brian Lewis. Yes, sir.
How you doing,
man, I'm doing good. You're kind of breaking up just a tad, but I can hear you. I can hear you, though.
Okay. Now I have some Hispanic people that don't speak any English.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going outside because I'm inside the warehouse. I know why it's chopping up.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get a couple of my co-workers that speak Spanish. They don't speak no English. I just want to bring them on the platform and have someone that can interpret in English.
Okay. I think I know where you're going. So we're actually having him play a Spanish interpreted presentation. But, yes. So we're working on getting a Spanish presentation in play to get it where, it's, someone that we're confident with, and that's going to do it. If anybody knows of any Spanish Hispanic leaders that want to take our, messaging, put it in Spanish and make it available for the community, that's something that we do have in the works, Brian, as we speak. Okay.
Oh, good question, because I got some Hispanics I'm going to bring it to next week as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful.
Absolutely. Was that your only question, Brian?
I do, Douglas.
Okay, David. Was that your only question, Brian? He said he was in a warehouse or something, so he may have lost signal or something. But if he has another question, Brian, we can come back to you. Miss Bridget, couple of hands. I saw you unmute yourself. I don't know if you want to say anything, hon.
No, excellent presentation. No, I was just bringing your attention to Brian Lewis because he had raised his hand and then he took it down and then he raised it back. So that's all, man. Just appreciate you, Doug. Wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Oh, appreciate you. Appreciate you for sure. All right, guys. Well, look, that's going to be it. There's no other questions. You guys kept me from singing because I always tell Beverly, if nobody asks no questions, I'm going to start singing. I'm feeling so good after Hurricane Beryl tried to put my trees on my house, and oh man, it was crazy, but it's all good. We persevered, we got through it, and we're on the other side of it. And I'm excited. So now you guys got to put up with me another 5-10 years, okay? Y'all good with putting up with me, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dad. Great presentation.
Thank you. Well, guys, listen.
Thank you.
Go ahead and get yourselves rocking and rolling, guys. Listen,
Thank you.
if don't have us trying to pull on your heartstrings with this one, folks. This is simple, okay? It is as straightforward and as simple as you're saying it. Don't overcomplicate this. Pass the baton as quickly as possible, okay? Get this beyond you to your partners, have them duplicating and passing the baton. And folks, the story is everyone's gonna receive. Understand, they can't receive without you receiving. Every time you receive, 9 other people are receiving as well. Think about that. We're all growing together. Isn't it time for there to be an operation to where we all win? And it's not incumbent upon anyone to have to continue to do something over and over and over. So yes, we're only looking for strategic partners. If you're not going to be strategic, just let the person know. It's okay. We're not going to burn you or anything like that, right? So anyway, guys, as I conclude every time we come together, my name is Douglas Ford, coming to you again out of my home, out of Houston, Texas. As we like to say, we just don't want to see you guys at the top. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you scaling in your daily residual cash flow. But most importantly, I want to see each and every one of you way, way, way over the top. Take care. God bless you.
Over the top.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you
very much.
Doug.
Top.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thanks, Doug.